We're talking today with Rebecca Parr, and Rebecca, you have an amazing story to tell about, if you can believe it, this young lady suffered a stroke about 4 months ago, suffered a stroke at home, and the story, it's an amazing story standing here today, recovered from the stroke,
Right.
and Rebecca wants to really talk about the importance of her story. What's important about her story is the message that we all need to take from it and what we need to learn about. Rebecca, you were at home preparing for a dinner over the recent holidays, and tell us kind of what happened. How did you have your stroke?
Well, we were moving some furniture around, preparing to set up tables for Thanksgiving dinner, and we had lifted a coffee table. And at that moment, my heart had thrown a blood clot, and up to the left side of my brain.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, I didn't know that at the time,
Right.
but I had started feeling my mouth felt funny. So I went, looked in the mirror. It looked a little different, but I thought, oh, maybe it's a twitch. So I continued to carry the table, and within, several minutes, then it had affected my speech.
Mm-hmm.
And so thankfully, my sister-in-law was at home, and my husband was at home, and my sister-in-law had told my husband right away she's having a stroke.
And so 911 was called, and you're on your way to the hospital. And when you got here, what happened then?
Well, once I got here, the they took me in, of course, asking questions, asked my husband questions, trying to diagnose what exactly I had going on. Had some testing done, and then they decided that I was a perfect candidate for the TPA shot.
And during this examination, the what we call Sheldon, which is our telemedicine connection to the Cleveland Clinic, to the neurology center there at the Cleveland Clinic, the neurologist, the stroke specialist, was examining you virtually by telemedicine.
Right.
The TPA was administered, and from what you told us, within minutes, really, you started to notice the stroke symptoms starting to diminish ever so slightly.
Within about 20 minutes. Yeah.
Okay.
And I can remember seeing Sheldon, and he made a big impact on us because it was a lifesaver for me.
Helicoptered up to the Cleveland Clinic, spent a few days in the Cleveland Clinic.
Yep.
They're amazed by the speed of your recovery and how well you did.
They were blown away. Each day they would come in and just in awe of how well I was doing.
So you're home. It's been 4 months. You did some rehabilitation at the Healthplex.
Right.
And now really, and why we're here today is to help you to not only tell this story, but to encourage people to be aware of stroke and symptoms and to get treatment.
Right, right. I'm so glad that my family didn't wait. I'm so thankful that my sister-in-law knew the signs of a stroke. I'm so glad they called right away. I'm so glad that when I got to the hospital that I was treated right away, that the staff knew exactly what to do. And today I'm myself. I received full restoration, and it's because of the fast response of my family and the fast response of the staff here.
Well, that's why there's a clock on the wall in every emergency treatment room. Time is of the essence. We have to act fast. F-A-S-T. Face. How was your face affected?
It was drawn. I had a big draw on there, like crooked smile they called it.
Arms, if you put your arms out to the side, your right arm, you couldn't have held it up, right?
Right.
And
Right
your
arm
speech, and your speech was you weren't able to speak.
Right.
And so FAS and the T in that formula is treatment. And fortunately, 911 was called right away. Treatment was obtained, and Rebecca's here today telling us this story, which is awesome. And thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Congratulations for just coming through this and really coming here today to tell us all about it. It's really an important message.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.